From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Corey Preston.
And I'm Elijah Carvalles. The second of two brothers is on trial for murder this week. Yesterday, jurors heard testimonies during the third day of trial for one of the alleged Young Park shooters.
Nathan Rivas is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and conspiracy in the deaths of 16-year-old Andrew Madrid, 18-year-old Dominic Estrada, and 17-year-old Jason Gomez. Rivas was 17 at the time of the shooting. His older brother Tomas Rivas was 21. Tomas was convicted on February 16th of 3 counts of first-degree murder. Each count carries a life sentence. A certified public accountant in El Paso is facing more than 2 years in federal prison. She pleaded guilty to stealing more than $600,000 from several real estate businesses.
Yes, prosecutors say 61-year-old Carol Catherine Talamantes stole money and wrote checks to herself, then used that money to pay her mortgage and credit card bill. She did it while working as a CPA for 6 real estate businesses in Texas and New Mexico. All right, Cordy, what do you think Mikey's going to give us for weather today?
I have a feeling what he might say, but I know what I hope he says. What are you going to say, Mikey?
Well, Corey and Elijah, it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful all week. As you can see here, we have the beautiful Las Cruces skyline with a mountain, and seeing Corbett Center here, it's pretty calm, and the only windy day will be tomorrow. So let's take a look at those numbers. Today the skies were sunny. It was 75 degrees as our temperature. We had west-southwest winds at 10 miles per hour, much calmer than last week. We had humidity at 8%. And our dew point was at 10 degrees. Our barometric pressure was at 29.97 inches. And our high today was 78 degrees. Our average for all of this time is 66 degrees, and our low will be 46 degrees. Our high was in 2009, it was 81 degrees as a record high, and our record low was 17 degrees in 1965. Today we had 0 inches of precipitation, and for the year we have 1.96. That's all I have for our first look at weather. Back to Elijah and Corey.
And while AI is a business removed from the natural world, there are still businesses that depend on Mother Nature.
And skiing is one of them. At the start of the ski season, News 22's Austin Jaramillo took a trip to Red River to see if the weather was cooperating.
What up, Red River?
Reed Weimer says opening day at Red River consisted of mostly man-made snow. They did get 15 inches beforehand, but they had 20 inches of man-made snow at the base.
We usually start making snow end of October when temperatures allow us.
Mother Nature was not helping ski areas last year, but Reed says the skiers and snowboarders just kept coming.
Last year was strong. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head of the year prior to last, but it was strong, especially given the snow conditions. It could have been a lot worse.
This year, Red River didn't have to worry about snow for opening day, but they did have to worry about their lift. 10 minutes until it was supposed to be open to the public, they experienced brake issues.
I do not currently have an estimated time, I'm sorry.
As soon as they said the lift was going to be a while, I politely asked if we could boot pack up, and they made an exception and said yes, so I went up as fast as I could.
So Tony boot packed up the mountain with about 30 other anxious skiers to get going before noon. But Jacob Dugas decided to wait.
I didn't hike up because I feel like first chair resembles the start of ski season.
While people still resorted to hiking, people here wouldn't be able to ski and snowboard if the other preparation wasn't put into place. Padding up and checking for safety, getting all this snow made with their snowmakers. And on top of that, getting rentals and all the employees here for opening day.
All the towers, we pad those. All the snowmaking guns, we pad and mark those. We put up lots of fences, lots of slow signs and other signage to mark and warn and inform skiers so they can make safe decisions while they're skiing and riding here at Red River.
While snowfall in northern New Mexico is almost impossible to predict, there is always man-made snow, so Reed is hopeful for this coming season.
Man-made snow holds up a lot better than natural snow. It's still snow, but it does hold up better than natural snow to skier traffic, grooming, and all of that. And in terms of what we're anticipating, we'll see what we get.
On opening day, the lift did finally start running at noon, and operations were back to normal. Austin Jaramillo, News 22.
And it looks like Mother Nature has blessed New Mexico ski areas this season. Red River has 63 inches of snow to date, 10 inches in the last 5 days, and 73% of their mountain is open for skiing. Stay tuned, Mikey will be back with your national weather forecast.
Join 6-time Grammy-winning jazz vocalist Samara Joy at Royal Albert Hall. For great jazz with Joy, treat yourself to the amazing Samara Joy at Royal Albert Hall on Great Performances.
Friday at 8 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
On Secrets of the Dead, Hannibal's trek through the Alps is legendary.
Bringing 37 elephants. It seems completely impossible.
How did he do it? Scientists uncover the mystery of Hannibal in the Alps on Secrets of the Dead.
Wednesday at 9 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media. Saturday at 11:30 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Tuesday,
where news matters. Members of Las Cruces Run Club seem to be running all the time, and back on Super Bowl Sunday, they celebrated with their 12th annual Super Sunday Run.
For the first time, racers to seasoned athletes, they chose from 1, 3, or 5 miles. This volunteer run event raises money for the Las Cruces Running Club Summer Youth Program. They host free 1-mile fun runs for kids 14 and under all summer long.
Running, and we love doing this for fun. It's just one of our passions.
And don't worry, if you miss this one, the next race takes place this Saturday. If you want to run with them, visit runsignup.com.
And Mikey is next with the National Weather Forecast.
Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Elijah. So we are hitting this last week of February with Winter Storm Hector clobbering more snowfall moving across the U.S. Ice accumulations and heavy rain and severe weather setups. As we go into early March, the lower 48 will get more moisture from the Gulf. And a historic nor'easter just wrapped up in New England with historic totals over 40 inches of snow, and that's over 3 feet. And that's more than the blizzard of 1978. Now looking at our next map, we'll see more of that across the upper Midwest, the Twin Cities, Green Bay, Milwaukee, and Chicago, and it'll swing eastward into Detroit. Here we see the jet streams as we go between now and early March. Now looking at our last map, from there it's all liquid with heavy rainfall, and severe weather prospects will increase as we go into the first week of March, and will stretch from Texas on eastward along the Gulf Coast with some heavier rainfall that will push through to the west. That's all I have for our national weather. We'll see you after the break.
Saturday at 10 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
The news comes at you so fast that sometimes you miss stories that impact you. Enter KRWG's Friday News Wrap. Explore exclusive content, in-depth news, deeper dives into stories, and so much more. Get it delivered to your email by subscribing free at krwg.org. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
Saturday at 1 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
And welcome back. You're watching News 22 Tuesday. Let's talk weather and let's see the temperatures throughout the state. Now in Farmington and up in the north in Santa Fe, it's in the 50s and through 60s through the middle part of the state, and down towards us, we are at 74 degrees and Deming is at 72. Now let's take a look at the temperatures for tomorrow. Up in Farmington, it's our favorite temperature. It is 67 degrees tomorrow, and in Santa Fe, it'll be 69. In Albuquerque, it'll be 76, and down in the lower part of the state, it will be in the 80s. Now, taking a look at The temperatures in Alamogordo tonight, it will be 41 degrees and partly cloudy. And tomorrow, it'll be incredibly windy with a high of 62. In Truth or Consequences, it's also partly cloudy as well at 44 degrees and windy as well, and a high of 60 degrees. Next in Silver City, windy tonight, it'll be 34 degrees, and tomorrow will be a high of 47 and windy as well. And here at home in Las Cruces, it is 41 degrees tonight, partly cloudy, and tomorrow, windy again, with a high of 63. Now, back to Corey and Elijah for more news.
And Varvara is next with sports.
Thanks, guys. Coming up in sports, NMSU basketball took on UTEP this past weekend. You can toss that remote because News 22 Sports is next.
Having aired in the U.S. and internationally for over 3 decades, Wailana Yoga helped pioneer the modern-day yoga movement. With her clear and authentic instruction set against spectacular scenic backdrops and uplifting music, Wailana makes yoga easily accessible and enjoyable for people of all backgrounds and experience levels.
Sunday morning at 6:30 on KRWG-Public Media.
Have you always wanted to try yoga? Here's your chance to lengthen, strengthen, and tone your body with Happy Yoga with Sarah Starr. In each episode, Sarah guides you through creative yoga practice, featuring flexibility, toning, supportive chair yoga, breath, and meditation, all while highlighting the beauty of Mother Nature. Enjoy yoga practice that is invigorating, fun, and accessible, but most of all, effective.
Saturday morning at 6:30 on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Varvara and let's talk sports. Aggies men's basketball is back on the winning side after grinding out a 67-63 win over the UTEP Miners in the Battle of I-10. The Aggies settled in after a slow start using a 6-0 run sparked by Jalen Rendell to flip the momentum into the first half. Jamel Jones took over the lead before the break, scoring 10 of the team's final 12 points to keep it tied at halftime. Next up, the Aggies look to carry that momentum into their upcoming conference matchup at Western Kentucky as they fight for positioning heading into the final stretch of the season. Aggie baseball continues their extended homestand tonight as they welcome the University of the Southwest Mustangs to Presley Askew Field. New Mexico State has dominated the matchup historically, holding a 36-3 all-time record against Southwest. And tonight marks the first meeting between the programs since 2010. Can you believe that? The pitch for tonight started at 4 p.m. The Aggies come in after dropping 2 out of 3 over the weekend to the Towson Tigers, with their lone win coming Saturday night, opening a 12-game homestand. A pair of sophomores stood out. Cole Rogers hit .667 over the final 2 games, while Chris Daniels batted .556 and launched his first home run. The NMSU softball team are headed to San Antonio for the UTSA Birds Up Bash tournament, a 3-day event. They entered the weekend with momentum after a signature win over number 21 Arizona State at the Sun Devil Classic. NMSU has been one of the hottest offenses in the country, ranking top 10 nationally in the total hits, top 20 in doubles, and top 25 in home runs, showing power and consistency as they close out tournament play this weekend. The ladies will face tournament host UTSA on both Friday and Saturday as they continue an important non-conference stretch on the road. Both games will stream live on ESPN+. And that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead on News 22, Mikey will be back to take a look at your 5-day weather forecast. But first, one NMSU group turned Valentine's Day into something a little more down to earth. More on that when News 22 continues.
Fresh.
Ooh.
Traditional.
original, the finest quality, and always tasty. Products that define a culinary culture and one of the greatest food capitals of the world. Follow the trails to Oishi, Tokyo on NHK World Japan.
Thursday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
I'm Michaela Malazzi, and I'm back with a brand new season of Bare Feet, where I continue to connect with the world one dance at a time. Join me for this new Season 8 of dance and music adventures from around the world.
Saturday morning at 9:30 on KRWG Public Media.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
The second of two brothers is on trial for murder this week. Yesterday, jurors heard testimony from individuals during the third day of trial for alleged Young Park shooter Nathan Rivas. And even as technology advances, ski resorts still depend on Mother Nature to keep their slopes running. At Red River, a mix of natural and man-made snow showed how preparation and weather both play a big role in the ski season. And the Horticulture Forum, or Hort Forum, continues to fill the NMSU campus with life and love. They host a Valentine's Day plant sale at Corbett Center.
The club sold dozens of campus-grown houseplants and succulent arrangements just in time for the holiday. Shoppers looked for unique, locally grown Valentine's gifts. Organizers say the event gives students real-world experience in plant production, marketing, and customer service.
We don't really do much for the profit. We do more for people to get interested in the environment and like plants. There's just like anything to do with like planting.
Proceeds go back into the program, funding field trips, materials, and future plant sales. The club will host another plant sale in April with the Chili Pepper Institute.
That was such an amazing plant sale, y'all. I bought like 5 different things. Anyway, so let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. Tomorrow is basically going to be the only day that it's going to be super windy. All throughout the week, it's going to be beautiful and sunny in the 80s with a low in the 40s. That's all I have for our 5-day forecast.
All right, well, I look forward to it. That's all for News 22 Tuesday. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news, but don't go too far because Jade is next with Noticias 22 in Español. I'm Elijah Carvales.
And I'm Corey Preston. And from the whole News 22 team, Elijah, Mikey Barbara, and myself, have a good night.
This news brief in Español is brought to you by Noticias 22. La información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la Frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, yo soy Jade Matarnoles, dando las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. Esta semana sigue el juicio para uno de 2 hermanos acusados en el tiroteo de Young Park que ocurrió en marzo del año pasado. Ayer el jurado escuchó testimonios de varias personas durante el tercer día del juicio para Nathan Rivas. Él es acusado de ser involucrado en el tiroteo. Rivas es acusado con 3 cargos de homicidio premeditado y conspiración en las muertes de Andrew Madrid, de 16 años, Dominic Estrada, de 18 años, y Jason Gómez, de 17 años. Rivas tenía 17 años cuando sucedió el tiroteo. Su hermano mayor, Thomas Rivas, de 21 años, fue condenado la semana pasada con cadena perpetua con 3 cargos de homicidio premeditado y el juicio sigue mañana miércoles. Un incendio esta mañana causó daños a una residencia en Las Cruces. Bomberos respondieron a la cuadra 1000 de la calle Cedardale, donde una gran cantidad de humo salió de la cochera. Los bomberos rápidamente extinguieron el incendio en 15 minutos, preventando más daño a la residencia. Durante la investigación, bomberos rescataron a un perro y 2 gatos. Las condiciones de las mascotas ahorita están desconocidas. El departamento de bomberos sigue investigando la causa del incendio y ninguna persona fue reportada como heridos. Eso fue todo por hoy. Muchas gracias.